The identity and merit of each team is becoming contenders are, but there always seems to be a dark horse team that makes a push in the second half of the season. Anything can happen. Down low, here's Doncic, and Doncic hammers it home.
Luka with so many physical gifts, taking flight right there.
So with Smith sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Reza Shea. Cole Anthony is out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Plumlee, and it's Carter in at the 4 spot. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch. Now, here's Brown. Wendell Carter unable to get his last shot to go. Barnes passes to Bay. Carter pulls it in. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for L.A. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Yeah, they came into that game a little flat for whatever reason and just couldn't tap into the energy you need to compete.
Yeah, and that score got a little bit lopsided, so not the kind of effort that they want to repeat anytime soon.
Bay, great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Anthony against Brown. Now here's Plumlee. He's covered closely. Just 5 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And it's Carter missing. 33% here in the first quarter. Brown the pass to Barnes. Over Plumlee. Barnes can't get it to go. And Los Angeles guys shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Pass to Doncic. Here's Reza Shea. He's defended by Bay. Here's Doncic. Kane grabs the board. Doncic has gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan. And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot, just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Now here's Smart. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Smart against Doncic. And it's Anthony at the elbow. Back to Doncic. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. 8 points for Luka Doncic.
And inside, Luka knows the bucket is there, so he is willing to fight for it.
Pass to Smart. Here's Kane. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
The only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
Now, Reza Shea. Carter outside. Wants to get it to Doncic, and does.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Smart passes to Kane. Barnes the screen. Here's Kane over Doncic, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Los Angeles leads by 2, and we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Bruce Brown is out there with Fox. Then it's Josh Hart. Then there's Achua. And it's Kane in at the 4 spot. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And I don't know if everybody's getting in this block party flow, but that's what's happening tonight. They've done a great job of being aggressive on all the shooters.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Plumlee. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Bridges. And it's Jimmy Butler coming in for Josh Okogie. So with Smith sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor.
What's up?
We've got Carter. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Reza Shea. Then it's Anthony, and it's Butler in at the 2-guard spot. And the free throw, no good. And Bray, you've seen the way the game has grown over the years. The skill level of the league is higher than ever.
Yeah, the talent level, Kevin, that is on display on a nightly basis in this league is staggering. But there's a lot of kids out there watching what's going on, and they're going to push this game even further. How exciting is that?
Here's Hart. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Hart with it, and the layup falls. Hart's got 5 now.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Butler. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Well, don't get surprised by that burst from Plumlee. He crashes in for the rebound, has the athleticism, and finishes.
Pass to Hart. Lets it fly. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Reza Shea with it, defended by Hart. Anthony, the pass to Butler. Looking for Carter, he gets it there. Reza Shea with it, lets the 3 fly. Some solid defense from Hart.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Here's Kane. Outside, Fox. to the middle. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now, here's Butler. Last time, 14 points for him. Plumlee sets the pick for Butler. And it's Plumlee that time on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists in the game. Gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Achua kicks to Fox. And there's the drive. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Plumlee's got his 4th rebound in this one. Anthony against Fox. Outside Butler. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Jimmy Butler just seems to raise his game come playoff time, Brent. It is a thing of beauty.
It's pretty awesome to see that kind of confidence where a guy just lays in the weeds for a little while and then in the biggest moments comes in and stands out. So that's not always just about Jimmy Butler. It's about his team having that kind of confidence in how he performs in the biggest moments.
No good on the free throw. When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Good on the second free throw.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Monk outside. Back to Fox. Shot clock at 6. Gobert with a screen for Fox. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Cole Anthony. And for De'Aaron Fox, his 3-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up, and it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
The first one falls. De'Aaron Fox, Brent, is a very special player, isn't he?
Well, Kevin, it's true. De'Aaron Fox is a blur in the open court, but it's his leadership that really has come along at such an early stage. You think about the run that he went on with the Kings just a couple years ago. He's not settling with that. He wants more. He wants to play in the postseason, and he's capable of getting any team there.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Pass to Bridges. Smith sets the pick for Bridges. And that one drops for him. Bridges has got 8 points.
An under-control player in close. Even when Bridges is under pressure, he just stays committed to his move.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 12. Monk, the pass to Gobert. Achua kicks to Monk. Pass to Gobert. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Jabari Smith picks one up.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with, and that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
We got this. Oh, I got shooter, man. Gotta get it. Big rebound. Let's get it. Right here.
The first free throw is good.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for Los Angeles. That one misses.
And Gobert knows his role on this team. Rebound, block shots, and look to score near the basket. Good anticipation from this crafty wingman. Bridges enjoys taking chances and going for the alley-oop.
Now, here's Fox. Coming in off a 21-point game in his last outing.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Plumlee with a screen on Monk. Down low, it's tipped. It's stolen by Gobert. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Carter, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
Number 34, Wendell Carter.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Anthony taking his time here. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. The kick out to Fox. Taken away by Anthony. Pass to Rizachet. Now Butler. Monk defending. That shot missing. For the game at 42%. Back to Hart. Gobert with a screen for Hart. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Rizachet. Hart, no good. Outside Butler. Pass to Anthony. Butler, a screen on Monk. Anthony, no one around. Drills it from outside. Anthony's got 7 points in the game.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Achua. And then for Los Angeles, Walter comes in for Jimmy Butler. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Cole Anthony. Here's Fox. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And the definition of just a well-played basketball game. Very hard to find any weak spots in that performance.
Here's Bridges. That shot off. Good D by Barnes. Hart the pass to Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, Barnes making that dunk look really easy.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Pass to Bridges. Now Rizachet. He has yet to score. Back to Bridges. Over Monk. And off the front iron, and in it goes. And Los Angeles leads by 5.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Gobert with a screen for Monk. Pass to Gobert. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Carter with a screen on Hart. Inside. And then Carter with the jam.
And playing with some force on the interior. You gotta love Carter Jr. playing with that level of physicality.
Now here's Gobert. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. To the paint, all sorts of time. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Monk.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
On the wing, Doncic. Always going up for the alley-oop here. It's stolen by Gobert, and now Barnes running the floor all by himself.
And the impact Bridges makes on the defensive end, showing he's not to be messed with.
It's Carter, high post. Gobert on him. Gobert brings the double team. Fires the 3. Monk grabs the board.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Hart the pass to Gobert. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
And if he gets looks that cleanly, Gobert becomes unstoppable. He makes good use of his body and just wills himself to a foul.
shooting 2.
No good on that one. Both teams will make substitutions. And the second free throw, good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Looking now at some numbers for Walker Kessler.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. And it's Jimmy Butler coming in for Jose Alvarado. Now here's Smart. Gobert finds Bay. Now here's Smart. And here's Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Monk, and what a play! Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. A finish. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
Nice slam by Okogie. I like that he chose not to settle for the layup.
Pass to Bay. Monk against Butler. Monk kicks to Bay. Here's Barnes. Gobert with a screen on Bridges. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Rudy Gobert. Butler against Monk. Butler a screen on Smart. The 3 for Doncic. Doncic sticking it from way outside.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
To Gobert. Bridges against Barnes. Back to Gobert. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
Tonight, he's gone 3 of 6 from the line.
And a tough opening half for him in terms of his free throw shooting.
Gobert. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
A free throw drops for Gobert.
And he's been much more aggressive here in the second quarter. He's getting to the line a lot more than he did in the first.
And so he hits both. Los Angeles leading by 3. To the inside. Here's Butler. Gobert with the block.
And there's a reason Gobert has led the league in block shots.
Home team on D. Bridges shot. Good. 109 left to play in the first half. Back to Smart. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Doncic against Smart. Launches a 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Now here's Smart. Pass to Kane. Clock at 6. And it's sent back by Kessler. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
For your home team, number 5, Precious Achua.
Los Angeles leading by 6. Now here's Butler. He has 5. Kessler setting the pick for Butler. Los Angeles with another miss. It's been all about Miles Bridges for Los Angeles. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Steve. Some great engagement defensively. What's happening that's good at that end of the floor?
I think they're just playing hard, rotating, playing for each other, and they've done a better job of avoiding fouls and just playing through.
Steve, thanks for your time. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Ready for the big half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drumline. They're measuring up the shot. One more time, a round of applause.
Hey folks, welcome to the halftime show. A lead right now in this one for Los Angeles.
They've done a lot of things well, but I look at the second chance points. That's where they're doing the most damage, guys.
Comes down to 1-2. Right now, they wanted more.
And let's move on to the race for Rookie of the Year. A lot of young talent in the league this season.
We know the draft's an inexact science, even with all that prep that goes into it. So congrats to the teams that chose these 5 rookies.
Yeah, we've seen scouting make or break a franchise. Hey, it makes or breaks a studio team. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. What can you say, guys? Miles Bridges, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Here's Doncic. They've got Monk. Gobert is out there with Precious Achua. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Fox in at the 1 spot. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half.
A little show of power from Jimmy Butler up there on the rim.
Shooting about 42% so far. One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
3 on the clock. Gobert with a screen for Fox. Shoots over Doncic. Here's Gobert. Banked in off the glass. Gobert's got 11 points.
And good luck keeping Gobert off the boards. He has a tremendous nose for the ball.
And it's Butler missing. Butler's gone 3 for 8 tonight from the field. Pass to Hart. Fox a screen on Bridges. Hart with it. 7 points in the game. Tries from 16. That shot no good.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And Kessler throws it down.
And you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 14. Monk, left side. From 11 feet away. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists in the game. Doncic, bounce pass. Pass to Kessler. Fox against Doncic. Doncic with a strong move inside.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Fox against Butler. Now, here's Achua. Defense right on him. A pass to Fox. Now Monk. The 3. Cans it from downtown. 7 points in the game.
Well, Monk effective at spacing the floor, and he can fill it up.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Checking out some numbers for Smith. How last month turned out for him, averaging about 7 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
He keeps playing like this, and you know in arenas, especially at home, when a star player is playing this well, those MVP chants come raining down.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Fox against Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. A pass to Fox. To the paint. Here's Gobert. That misses off the backboard. Los Angeles leading by 5. Right side, Butler. Over in the corner, Doncic. Back to Butler. Releases. Offensive rebound. Tries again. And Kessler with a nice bucket inside. Kessler's got 6 points.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. stands. He's checked in for Achua. Well, among the centers and power forwards of the NBA, these are the players with the softest touch around the bucket. Some terrific shooting percentages for the big men. You look at Kessler, a great player, second in the league.
And most of the guys on that list have that unique combination of power and finesse. I mean, a very physical presence with an equally soft touch.
Well, you can pretty much count it when they get the ball down low like that. You got to give them credit for working hard to get themselves open. Their percentages certainly wouldn't be as high as they are if they couldn't knock down those open 15-footers.
Bridges outside. Doncic with a screen on Hart. Bridges passes to Kessler.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
He can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Inside. And it's Fox with the jam.
Tough matchup here, and Fox has it going right now. The lefty getting some room and making it happen.
Doncic kicks to Smith. Bridges up top. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Bridges has got 17 now.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Doncic passes to Smith. Down low. And they double up Butler. Doncic finds Bridges. 6 to shoot. Kessler the screen. The shot. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Bridges has got the lead up to 9 now for Los Angeles. Fox, the bounce pass. Hard against Bridges. Monk outside. Drills the three-pointer. Monk's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And you gotta love that three-point stroke of Monk. I mean, he's got such a high arcing shot there. It gives it a good chance to go in from deep.
Butler. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Monk. For Los Angeles, they have hit 4 of 8 from the free throw line so far. Folks, that's 50%. Not great work there.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Butler.
When we think of Jimmy Butler, his work ethic comes to mind. Notably, how hungry he is to win at all costs.
Brown is checked in for Monk. And so Butler nails both of them.
Always one of the hardest workers on his team. Jimmy Butler knows how to win.
Fox passes to Gobert. Hart with it. The tray. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Barnes with it. He's picked up by Doncic. And it's sent back by Kessler. Bridges against Gobert. Right side, Butler. Smith the pass to Bridges. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Back to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Continuing to expand his offensive game, Fox, potent scorer, and will fill it up in a hurry.
Doncic outside. Wants to get it to Kessler and does.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now here's Brown. No scoring in this one. Barnes outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Barnes getting to the inside. He sees that the defense is closing in, and he still takes the hit.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%, so no doubt he's pleased with that.
That's good from Barnes.
And Barnes, one of those guys that every team would love to have. He just has a workmanlike attitude.
Reza Shea, he's checked in for Smith. So he gets them both. Here's Reza Shea. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Outside Butler. Pass to Reza Shea. Butler sets a screen for Reza Shea. A 3-ball. Kessler passes to Bridges. Outside Butler. Second chance shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The pump fake can still be used. This just in. And Butler with a great up fake to keep the defense off balance.
For Los Angeles, they have hit 6 free throws in 10 attempts.
Super 2.
That free throw good from Butler. And so Butler nails both of them. Here's Smart. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. We get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You take a look at Los Angeles. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them.
And you know, for Los Angeles, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a roll this group's been on here early on.
And don't count on that coming to an end anytime soon. The talent level of this squad is off the charts. And with the momentum they're gathering here early in the year, they could steamroll through the season.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Shot clock at 6. from 12 feet out. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Doncic has got 4 points in the quarter. Pass to Bay. Back to Smart. Brown with it. Here's Kane. From deep three-point land. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Doncic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Kessler against Barnes. To the middle. Here's Butler. Goes back up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The last thing Jimmy Butler's afraid of is a little contact.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Butler. Achua, he's checked in for Kane. Plumlee, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Wendell Carter comes in for Bridges. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And Brent, talking about Saddiq Bey, he's the type of player that every team covets.
When you think about Saddiq Bey and where it is that he came from culturally in college, and this is a guy at his size and with his ability, you can plug in and play and know you're going to get genuine effort on a nightly basis.
Pass to Achua. No good on the shot. Plumlee with some nice D. Rizachet with it, and it's Bey picking him up. Here's Butler. Oh, tough play by Butler.
And Butler just taking that motion right through contact.
Gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Smart passes to Barnes. Achua with it. He's guarded by Plumlee. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
Precious Achua.
And the first one at the line is good.
And Achua is a good role player for this team. Someone that comes in, rebounds, defends, and gives you some hustle.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. And both free throws good for Achua.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Pass to Rizachet. Brown against Butler. Shoots over Brown. Butler, no good. There's 1:38 left to play here in the third. Brown kicks to Smart. And here is Bey. Brown sets a screen for Bey. Now, here's Achua. Here's Smart. 5 on the clock. Achua, the pass to Brown. Oh, good with the triple. Los Angeles leading by 9. Inside, here's Carter. Up and in from the low block. Carter's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And that's a huge body down low. When Carter Jr. gets that kind of position, there's not much you can do to stop him.
Now here's Brown. Still yet to score. Here's Bey. For 3. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
Achua just battling inside. He earns himself a trip to the free throw line.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
2 shots.
That one is off. He hits the second from the line. Los Angeles leading by 10. Pass to Plumlee. Anthony against Smart. Anthony down low. 7 points in the game.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Now, Bay. Puts up a three. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
And a big-time three to cut it to single digits. They've kept it within reach, but they've got to pick up the intensity in this final quarter.
And so it's Los Angeles heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Right back after this break. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
All right, great pace, great energy. Keep throwing the ball ahead. You guys are just making the simple pass. It's good stuff.
Urging his team quite clearly to keep pushing the break.
And Kevin, Coach Kerr loves the energy right now. He's all about having the pace in his favor.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Anthony. Bridges out there with Smith. Then there's Reza Shea, and it's Plumlee in at the 5 spot. Now here's Plumlee. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Well, if you're going to commit a shooting foul against Plumlee, do it when he has a high percentage look inside.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Plumlee hits them both. Being at a decent 44% clip here. Fox deciding where to go with it.
Even De'Aaron Fox has talked about how he's the fastest player in the league. The cool thing about it is night after night he seems to prove it.
At the line for your home team, De'Aaron Fox, taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Well, in the NBA, I'm not sure if anyone is quicker than De'Aaron Fox. I mean, when he gets going and he's moving north to south, you are pretty much helpless defensively.
Fox hits them both.
And this is one of the things they need to keep doing in the second half to get this win. Keep knocking down those free throws. They've been sensational here at the line.
Now, here's Bridges. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Bridges has got 21.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to Gobert. Now, Hart. Anthony against Fox. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Now, here is Smith. Outside Anthony, 5 to shoot. Rebounded by Hart.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Hart with a screen on Plumlee. And a deep three from Fox. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
Here's Plumlee, and the layup's good off the glass. 8 points for Mason Plumlee.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's Bay. Pass to Hart. Outside, Fox. Buries it down low. Fox has got 4 points in the quarter.
Becoming more confident and a little bit more poised in terms of how he scores is De'Aaron Fox.
And here's Anthony for 3. It's good from long range.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now, here's Monk. To the paint. Here's Hart. Yep, that one goes in there.
Gritty play by a gritty player, Josh Hart. Hard to deny it.
Los Angeles leading by 8. Rizachet with it. Count it, good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll face off against Paul George, and then on Saturday.
And guys, one thing about road trips like this one, they'll be seeing this as a chance for the team to come together. It might be a bit of a silver lining for a trip that doesn't always provide a lot of success.
And he makes the first. Achua, he's checked in for Bay. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Los Angeles leading by 8. Outside Anthony. Smith with a screen on Monk. Here's Rizachet. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Rizachet, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
The free throw drops for Rizachet.
At the wing position, Rizachet has pretty much everything you're looking for, right? Length, mobility, three-point shooting, and add to that, he has a great feel for the game.
Good on both. And here is Fox. Pass to Monk. And here is Hart. Now here's Gobert. Bridges with the board.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
To the inside. Deflects the pass. Here's Fox. Made that one as his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
Pretty good. The dribble set that up, got some space, and then knocked it down.
Anthony, the pass to Bridges. Rizachet with it. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Anthony against Fox. Anthony, the pass to Smith, and stolen by Achua. Here's Hart. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Bridges got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Rizachet. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Smith's got the lead up to 11 now for Los Angeles. Monk outside. Gobert with a screen for Monk. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Fox against Anthony. Smith for 3. And it's Fox with the rebound. Fox has got his 5th rebound in this one. Achua in the corner. Hart gets to Monk. Outside, Fox. Offline from the top of the key.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
At the top of the key, Rizachet. Kessler passes to Smith. And here's Anthony for 3. Rebounded by Hart.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Hart with a screen on Anthony. Here's Fox. It's good. And there's a block called on the play. He'll get 1 free throw.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
You know, Brent, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career.
And sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case for Josh, but he has always contributed to winning. And now he's locked into this role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night that help your team be in a position to win games.
And that one misses. Los Angeles leading by 7. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Precious Achua.
And showing some fearlessness there. Smith doesn't mind getting hit while taking the shot.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Jabari Smith. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
And something that's already interesting about Jabari Smith is his versatility, scoring from beyond the arc or at the mid-range. He can get points a number of ways.
He doesn't get the second one. Gone 6 of 11 since the start of the 4th quarter. On for 3. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
On the wing, Bridges. Pass to Kessler. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Now Achua over to the left wing. Fox kicks to Hart. Back to Fox. Shot clock at 5. Nice D from Doncic. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. They've led by as many as 11 points. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
And here is Fox, after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. Fox against Doncic. Hart with a screen on Doncic. 3-pointer, Fox. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And their road trip is only getting started as that's the second of 6 for them. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Smith. Doncic has got the lead up to 13 now for Los Angeles. Pass to Hart. Back to Fox. Here's Hart to stop the run. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Monk outside. And Butler sends it back.
And Butler, really, he's a two-way terror. I mean, that's the only way to say it, sending that one back.
Los Angeles leading by 10. Back to Bridges. Lets a floater go, and the shot goes in. 16 points for Jimmy Butler.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. Now, he was vocal in the huddle. He told his guys, don't quit on each other. We're still in this game, guys, but I need each one of you to up your energy level. Let's make a run. Now. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And he gets the bucket. Fox has got 12 now in this quarter.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Los Angeles leading by 10. Bridges outside. Back to Doncic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
What determination from Doncic, pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
That free throw good from Doncic. Both free throws good from Doncic.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
Here's Fox. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Kessler's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
2 minutes.
Here's Butler. And there's Butler with the flush.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Here's Fox. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How about De'Aaron Fox just staying focused there with the finish? Controlled that one well.
The free throw off from Fox. Butler against Hart. And he knocks down the first one.
Jimmy Butler, 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the three.
And so in the game for Calgary, Julius Randle out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. Then there's Lou Dort. And it's Cada in at the 5. And that one is stuffed right through.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Greg Popovich. I asked him about Julius Randle and why he's so hard to stop. Coach said it's the ball handling, the spin moves, and the ability to finish against length. They want to try to force him right and take him out of his rhythm. Something many teams have tried, but few have accomplished. Guys?
Allie, thank you. So it's Calgary now. Pass to Randle. Misses the fadeaway.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
To the paint. From 8 feet, and the jumper falls for him. Pippin's got 8 points.
This big run has given them the boost they needed to push through and snatch the lead.
Randle with it.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
The first free throw is good.
Certain guys can remake their games to fit the times. Randle's worked on his right hand and his jump shooting. He's a much more versatile threat now at the offensive end.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Laravia. O'Neal, he's checked in for Calgary. And good on the second, so he makes them both. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Mathurin. Mathurin, a screen on Dort. Kuzma, right side.
And he's really an assertive offensive presence. Kuzma shows no mercy when attacking the defense.
The Bronx shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots. Get it. Big go. Let's get it. Good chair.
First free throw is good.
Could be better from the line. Kuzma, a smooth shooter, but needs work from there.
So hits one and misses one at the line. And for Calgary, they're shooting 41% from the field so far. Here's Pritchard. Left block shot on the way, and that's good. Off the glass that time.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
With 1 on the clock. Desmond Bain getting it done for Calgary. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And looking at what we've seen from Calgary, what do you guys think?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And with each made three, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
And for Calgary, they're shooting an average of 43% from the floor. And so in the game for Calgary, Royce O'Neal is out there with Julius Randle. Then it's Desmond Bane. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. Inside, Mathurin. And he lays it up and in.
Great body control allows Mathurin to finish through contact.
Here's Calgary. This their first chance playing the Bronx this season.
And while they were regarded as the better team, they actually lost the season series last year. Of course, matchups play a big part in that.
The Ballers shooting 40% so far in this one. Here's Kuzma. Basket's good. Kuzma's gotten his third basket of the night.
The passion Kuzma plays with inside rubs off and makes his whole team better.
Randle, the pass to Bane. And Calgary making a change here. Capella's checked in.
Calgary substitution. Number 41, Clint Capella.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. To the middle. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Yeah, you see that? Capella sets the screen, then gets to a spot where his man can get him the ball for the score.
Here's Klingon. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. The shot's good.
He's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
On the wing, Bane. Back to Randle. Three-pointer. The Bronx grabs the miss. Klingon's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Still looking for his first make, and they could really use the help right now.
They set the screen to the inside, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
First, Klingon screens the defender out of the play, and then capitalizes.
Randle deciding where to go with it. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will end the shot.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Bronx.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And not only that, they're off to a pretty hot start shooting from outside. They seem locked in tonight.
The free throw drops for Randle. And the rate of player ejections going up in recent seasons, Stan.
Well, Brian, players these days certainly have a voice in a lot of things. And when it comes to critiquing officials, they're not shy. We see complaints on virtually every call in games now, and the referees seem to have had enough of it.
Down low. Pritchard, no good. For the Bronx, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Outside Mathurin. Pippen, pass to Laravia. Clock at 6. Outside Pajemski, puts up a 3. Randle pulls down the board. For Calgary, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Mathurin. Outside for Randle. Up top, Bane. Screen by Capella. Got a piece of it. And they'll keep possession. And let's take an early look at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. No matter who ends up competing, you know it's going to be a show.
And the best part, BA, every year we see something different, something new. I can't wait.
You look at Johnson, and he's just short of the number 1 spot in the voting. No question, it seems that he'll be a factor in the dunk contest.
Yeah, BA, you don't want to have to win in the voting to be the winner on the court come All-Star Weekend. I'm sure he's got what it takes to get some 10s from the judges.
And as All-Star Weekend gets closer, we'll of course update you on how things are looking. But this year already promises plenty of standout performances.
Yeah, this is going to be a dunk contest you don't want to miss. Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
The Bronx making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Outside Bain. Screen by Capella. Lets it go from deep. And Bain with the three. Bain's got 11 points.
That's his third triple of the night, forcing the defense to extend out.
There's a screen. Kuzma down low. He's against Horford. Here's Pippen. Give him 8. From behind the arc. Drills it from deep. He's got 11.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Now here's Reeves. Not a lot of room. The Bronx grabs the miss. And they'll be reaching the back half of a 4-game home stretch. To the middle. Here's Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Yeah, when Kuzma has this kind of game, good luck slowing him down.
And Reeves has got the ball here for Calgary. They trail by 7. It's tipped. It's a one-on-one situation. And the basket by Pippen.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
For Calgary, they've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Horford outside. Back to Reeves. Pass to Wiggins. Just 5 on the clock. And they're on the run. Here's Pajemski. Here's Pippen. Reeves finds Wiggins. Horford, a screen on Kuzma. The drive by Wiggins. 2 points. That one goes. And the Bronx with possession here.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
And being slow on your rotations is a killer. There's not a team in the league that won't punish you for that.
Now here's Kuzma. 12 points for him. 5 on the clock. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Here's a look at the schedule for Calgary. On Friday, they'll be matching up with Drew Holiday, and then on Sunday, he's made 1 and missed 1 so far at the line.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Kuzma. And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach. But when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as a coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
The black hole. That is Stan Van Gundy. And so he hits both. For Calgary, they've gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Pass to Horford. Now here's Capella, covered by Richards. Capella, the pass to Bain. Pulls it. It's hauled in by Henderson. The Bronx leading by 9. And here's Richards. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Capella. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
At the line for your Stars, Nick Richards, taking 2 shots.
shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Second free throw, no good. Coach closing in on 2 decades in the league. Al Horford continues to put in the work.
Well, Brian, that's what it takes to make sure your body is able to compete against players half your age. He's never shied away from doing all the little things.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
Green against Bain. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. That's his first foul. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for the Bronx.
Substitution for GODBLESS, number 22, Benedict Mathurin.
Reeves against Henderson. Pass to Richards. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
O'Neal. Outside Bain. Now here's O'Neal. Green covering. Bain. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Well, when Bain gets going, he can be a problem for defenses. He'll become a real force on the offensive end.
Henderson for 3. No good. And it's Dort with the ball for Calgary. Reeves finds Dort. He takes it in, and he dunks it down.
Great determination. Dort uses his ferociousness to his advantage.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Mathurin. Outside Johnson. 5 to shoot. Richards, the pass to Johnson. Green for 3. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Reeves against Johnson. On the wing, Reeves. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Back to O'Neal. Outside Bain. He nails it, and we're tied. Bain's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Henderson against Reeves.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. For Calgary, they've gone 8 of 15 in the second. Reeves, the pass to Horford. Now Bain. Pass to Reeves. Lets the 3 fly. Bain, no good. The Ballers shooting around 60% in the second. An excellent number. And Mathurin gets it to go on the assist from Green. Now it's a 4-point Bronx lead. Timeout called Calgary. All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys, but now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
here for Calgary. Randall comes in for O'Neill, and Pritchard is subbed in for Reeves. Randall against Johnson. Randall left side. Over Johnson. Randall can't hit.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Matherin drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
Well, his percentage keeps going up. He's adapted to what the defense is showing him.
Pritchard, the pass to Horford. Randall with it. Here's Pritchard, and right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Hey, Horford from range.
Well, there's the floor stretching ability of Horford. Very hard for a defense when he's knocking those down.
Henderson for 3. They grab their own miss. Takes the 3. And it's Bain with the rebound.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Dort with it. Henderson picks him up. Here's Randall. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And over the years, Randall has stepped up his role, an assertive scorer and a natural leader.
Calgary shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And he makes a first. Both shots good from the strike. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first half. Bain against Green. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Not settling for a jump shot. Bain right at the rim.
There's 38 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Henderson, the pass to Green. Up top, Richards. Henderson, right side. To the paint. Pass to Richards. Dort with a steal. Outside Bain. Randall, the pass to Pritchard. Horford, a screen on Henderson. Takes one from 10 feet. 4 seconds left. Oh, getting it done. Horford gets it to go.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Desmond Bain getting it done for Calgary. He's been productive scoring the ball. He's got 20 points so far. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
To center court. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot.
They're letting that team fire away from deep. And it's not doing them any favors. Something got to change, Jet.
Yeah, hard to win when you're giving guys all day to shoot.
Okay, guys, now let's see what the fans are buzzing about over on social media. A desert dino wrote us and said, what was your go-to post-game ritual when you were on the road?
I'm going to go with redacted, answer not found, try again later. Redacted, answer not found, try again later.
Kenny, what about you?
I'm with Shaq on this one. What happened on the road stays on the road, especially in our era.
And my answer, of course, hey, a good night's sleep. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Well, you gotta like what we're seeing from Desmond Bane.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
They've got Jalen Johnson, Henderson out there with Jalen Green. Then there's Nick Richards, and it's Matherin in at the small forward position. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. 6 on the shot clock. Dort for 3. Hits a three-pointer. So Dort's got his second basket of the night.
Not afraid to shoot. Dort has become more confident in his jumper, and you see why.
Green, the pass to Matherin. And the shot's good. Matherin's got 8.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Calgary leading by 4. Reeves with the ball. Henderson picks him up. Pass to Horford. Now here's Bane. Dort, right side. Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Green. Jumps up. Oh, Green looking swift on the break.
And going all out on the break, Green saw his chance and makes it a one-man show.
Dort outside. Horford outside. Now Capella, covered by Richards. Now here's Capella. Defense right on him. Bane, no good. And it's Henderson with the ball for the Ballers. And picked 20th back in 2021. Jalen Johnson might end up being the steal of that draft, Coach.
Well, look, Brian, when we see guys take a big jump like Johnson has, it's usually because they have shot the ball better like he has. He's really blossomed during his third year and still has plenty of room to grow.
Now here's Bane. Give him 20.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with a 3 of his own.
Oh, Green with a strong take.
I love it. What concentration. Green taking the contact well and converting with confidence.
Reeves, the pass to Dort. Reeves with a screen on Matherin. Inside, here's Horford, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. He's got 12.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Henderson for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Timeout called Calgary. The third pick in 2023. Henderson anointed as a franchise piece, but he took his lumps in year 1, Stan.
Well, Brian, look, the hardest position to play in the NBA is as a point guard. And so this guy has the athleticism and the skill, but there's so much to learn in terms of decision making. This guy's going to be a very good player.
chance to check out stats for Al Horford. Mathurin against Dort. Outside Bain. And here's Dort. He's got 5. Just 5 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Capella. And a slam dunk by Capella.
When they time that play right, Capella is a good man to have on the end of it. He's a strong finisher when he rolls off the screen.
Outside Johnson. Mathurin up top. Dort defending. Green for 3. Rebounded by Calgary. Capella's got 7 rebounds in the game. Reeves with the ball. Green picks him up. Dort against Henderson. Pass to Capella. Kicks it out to Bain. Here's Horford. There's the triple. They get the rebound. Capella. For the tie. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Mathurin passes to Richards. On the wing, Green. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by Calgary. Dort outside. On the wing, Reeves. Out to Horford. Bain surveying the D for the lead. The Bronx grabs the miss. Johnson's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Mathurin. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Outside Reeves. Pass to Dort. Beyond the arc. Pure from 3-point range. So Dort's got 8.
Dort has really improved this part of his game. Would love to see him shoot more often from out there.
Johnson a screen on Dort. Outside, Green. Goes up at the stripe. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. On the wing, Bain. He's covered by Mathurin. Horford, a screen on Henderson. Down low. And Horford powers it home.
Well, look, if you're facing Horford in that 2-man action, you have to track him off the pick.
Here's Henderson using his post moves to get the 2 points. 13 points in the game. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go, neither able to land the knockout blow.
Bain finds Capella. It's stolen by Johnson. Outside, Green to the inside. With the tip, great positioning on the putback. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for the Bronx.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
The Bronx leading by 3. Here's Henderson, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Reeves has got the ball here for Calgary. Dort outside. Horford outside. The 3. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Richards, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Henderson misses. For Calgary, they've gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. Dort outside. Pass to Bain. 6 to shoot. And there's the call on Jalen Green. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Some changes for the Bronx. Pajemski's checked in for Green. And it's Pippen in for Henderson. Randall, he's checked in for Calgary. Pritchard comes in for Bain. Here's Dort. Give him 8 points now. Reeves finds Randall. Offensive rebound. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Johnson.
Inside, you have to try something to stop Randall. But he gets physical right back and draws a good shooting foul.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in this game.
Shoot 2.
The free throw drops for Randall. Klingon, he's checked in for the Bronx. Kuzma comes in for Matherin. And he makes the first, but misses the second. And you watch Donovan Klingon. He really benefited from that extra year in college, Grant.
Yeah, the development cycle can be a little longer for centers, BA. He cleaned up a lot offensively and took his strength and conditioning to another level.
He's made 3 or 4 free throw attempts in this game. And he knocks down the first one. He does not get the second one. For close to a decade now, Stan, Clint Capella has been a double-double machine.
Well, Brian, I think the key to Capella is he knows who he is. He's a great rebounder, rim runner, and shot blocker. And then he doesn't force things offensively. And that's why he's had one of the highest shooting percentages in NBA history.
KYG, know your game.
Calgary foul. Austin Reeves. First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for 2, Pajemski.
And he drops the first. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And for Calgary, they're shooting about 40% so far in the third. Randall, the pass to Capella. Dort outside. Kuzma against Reeves. Poke loose. Shot clock at 6. Here's Pritchard for the tie. That shot off the mark. Here's Pippen. The kick out to Kuzma. 3-pointer. And the three-pointer goes. Kuzma's got 18 points in the game.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Randall with it. Give him 8 points now. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. 10 points for him.
Yeah, nice play by Randall. He can take up space in there and has great short area quickness.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And with a pause in the action, let's check out the top rookie rim protectors over this past month. 5th, Donovan Clingan.
His defensive anticipation is just excellent. He changes as many shots as he swats.
Here's Pajemski. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, so skilled once he gets in close. Kuzma has so many moves around the rim.
So far tonight, he's gone 4 of 6 at the line.
Kuzma, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Kuzma hits them both. And for Calgary, they're shooting about 47%, a nice number. Here's Pritchard for 3, Randall, and Clingan pulls it down.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end, just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Here's Pippen, puts it up. It's Kuzma with the miss. Randall outside. A minute 50 left in the third. There's the drive. And he's knocked off course by the D. So the foul is called, and he'll shoot free throws. And the free throw numbers for him, 6 for 7.
First personal foul, third team foul. At the line for Calgary, Julius Randle. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Laravia is checked in for Johnson. He's off on the second.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Pass to Pippen. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Dort to screen on Kuzma. Randall with the drive. And it's Randall with the jam.
Yeah, Randall's so powerful on the take. Really tough for a defender to get in front.
Here's Pippen. He's got 15. There's 57 seconds left in the third. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by Calgary. So Dort's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Reeves. There's a screen. 11 feet out. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Reeves has got his second bucket of the night. The Bronx leading by 3. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pippen, pass to Kuzma. Hay hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Kuzma's got 22 points.
That's an excellent bucket there. Not an easy one. That took some creativity.
Here's Randall. Off target at the rim.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
And so it's Kyle Kuzma making highlights for the Ballers, providing the scoring punch right now, putting up a cool 22. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And so in the game for Calgary, they've got Peyton Pritchard, Al Horford out there with Lou Dort. Then it's Desmond Bain, and it's Randall in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Peyton Pritchard. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Ballers, Pippen. 2 shots.
The first one falls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. So it's Calgary now. To the middle. Bain finds Horford. Nails it from 3. Horford's got 20.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
Well, he's firing away with confidence from downtown. The defense better adjust to this, and fast.
Inside, deflects the pass. Pass to Kuzma. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
The line for Calgary, Julius Randle. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Randall. He's perfect from the line this time. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Now here's Pajemski, guarded by Bain. Pass to Pippen. Shot from the low post is good. Pippen's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, just a great find by Klingon. As he plays more and more, the game will slow down for him.
Bain, the pass to Randall. Here's Pritchard. Outside Bain. 6 on the shot clock. To the wing, right side. Randall, good.
In a quiet first half from distance, didn't even try a three, but now he's 1 for 2 from deep in the second half.
Pass to Klingon. Here's Pippen. Second chance shot. And the layup is up and in. Pippen's got 21 points in the game.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Horford. And there's a defensive 3-second call.
At the line for Calgary, Al Horford. At the line for one.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
You know, I don't think Horford gets enough credit for his defense. He's been an impact player at that end for a long time.
The Bronx making a switch here. Christie's checked in. Reeves is checked in for Calgary. Got a piece of it. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth.
Austin Reeves. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for North Stars, Pippen. Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Kyle Kuzma, he's checked in for the Bronx. It's both from the stripe.
In the second half, their free throw percentage has improved, hitting in the low 80s now.
Dort, right side. Pass to Randall. Dort with it. Here's Bain, defended by Pajemski. 3 on the clock. Fires the 3. Calgary again can't hit.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Pippen. Outside Pajemski. On the wing, Kuzma. Horford covering. Here's Klingon. Horford pulls it in. For Calgary, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Pass to Dort. Out left to the wing. The 3 is up. The Bronx grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And here's Pajemski. To the inside. Here's Laravia. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Right side Reeves. Puts one up from 19. Calgary again can't hit.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Here's Kuzma, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And now an 8-point Bronx lead.
And Kuzma has a knack for making difficult shots, especially around the rim.
Over to the wing. Randall inside, and it's rejected. Kuzma against Horford. It's Kuzma with the miss. And for Calgary, they're shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Now here's Bane. He's covered closely. Here's Randall. Yes! He nails it! Randall's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Pass to Pippen. It's Pajemski on the wing. Cans it with nobody near him.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Back to Reeves. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Well, he's a good passer at his position. The veteran Horford is all about doing what's best for the team.
Pass to Pippen. Kuzma against Horford. Fires from deep. Pure. That's basket number 9 on 12 tries.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Reeves, the pass to Bane. Well, if you went into the lab and created the perfect wing, it might be Desmond Bane, coach.
Well, Brian, this guy's so strong. He can guard bigger guys, and his three-point numbers are crazy. Desmond Bane, well over a 40% three-point shooter for his career.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, Bane has worked so hard to get his game where it is today.
And so he makes both from the line.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Henderson, the pass to Matherin. Henderson against Reeves. The flush, Jalen Green.
I mean, the speed, the agility, it can be so hard to keep pace with Green.
Reeves with the ball. Henderson picks him up. Outside Bane. Matherin with a steal. And laid in to finish off the break. And now it's an 11-point Bronx lead.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
One of the biggest challenges for coaches these days, Stan, is roster turnover. How do you deal with the player movement?
Well, look, Brian, it's to be expected, first of all. And second of all, you just, every year starts new. You start from square one every year, and you build it. And if you make an in-season deal, you start over again from square one and build it up.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Bronx. Knocked loose. Stolen by Bane. Pass to Reeves. Up top, Horford. Dort outside. Back to Horford. To the paint. Here's Bane. Good work there as it goes. Bane's got 24.
Well, if you overplay Bane on the perimeter, he can take you inside.
Reeves against Henderson. Floats one. Randall, the pass to Reeves. Back to Randall. The Bronx grabs the miss.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Calgary.
Number 41, Clint Capella.
For Calgary, they've got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Reeves finds Dort. Now here's Bane. Green covering. Back to Reeves. Capella, screen on Henderson. Clock at 6. And it's Capella with the jam.
Yeah, sometimes this seems too easy for Capella. The hoop is right there for him.
Stolen by Bane. Floats one up. The shot by Reeves, no good. The Bronx leading by 5. Looking to get it going. And it's Henderson getting it to go. Henderson's got 9 points now in the second half. Whoa! Scoot! What a move. Dort outside. Back to Reeves. Pass to Capella. Down low. Here's Bane. Rebounded by Green. And for the Bronx, their shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Capella with a block.
Well, you can't take those kind of shots around a shot blocker like Capella. You're just playing with fire at that point.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Henderson. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
The Bronx leading by 6. And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Johnson against Horford. Johnson passes to Henderson.
You have to love how Scoot Henderson plays beyond his size. I mean, using the quickness and agility to get the better of bigger players. I mean, that's impressive for a young guy to be doing.
Scoot Henderson taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Well, Henderson has a lot of talent. He's a dynamic guard who plays with a real swagger and energy.
Henderson hits them both. For Calgary, they've gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. Green against Bain.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Reeves. To the middle. Shot clock at 5. And the basket by Bain.
You can't play lax defense on Bain because he's looking to shoot as soon as he catches it.
Now here's Green. Now Matherin. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Calgary. Reeves has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Bain. Back to Reeves. Bain against Green. Bain, no good. The Bronx leading by 6. Tries to keep it alive, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
And 1:01 left in the final quarter.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
It's not going to be easy now. They're going to need just about everything to go right from this point on.
From 12 feet, Bain, no good. And the Bronx with possession here. They've led by as many as 11.
Personal foul. 4th team foul.
Henderson scanning the floor. And there's Green on the assist by Henderson.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Timeout called Calgary. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
It's gonna be tough. They've got to get a quick hoop and then immediately foul.
Here's Bain. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, that's a huge bucket in a pressure-packed moment. You can see why this team trusts Desmond Bain.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Fourth personal foul. Fifth team foul. At the line for two, Scoot Henderson.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Here's Bain. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Horford, left side. Bain against Green. Shoots it from the high post. Cash. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And an intentional foul right there.
Third personal foul. Teams in the penalty. At the line for Brooks, Jalen Green. 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And the second of 2 is good. And that increases the lead to 6. Timeout called Calgary. They're trailing by 6. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
They need to answer fast.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
Here's Bain. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Such a hard worker. Bain was ready for any physicality that came his way.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that brings him within 5. And he makes both free throws. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Jalen Green taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
Reeves, the pass to Bain. Now Reeves. This one for 3. No luck on that one. So we see the Bronx get the win here. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And BA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And time now for our player of the game.
The season, we've had our fair share of surprises.
Yeah, it's fun to see the preseason predictions go up in flames, right? Every year it feels like we have at least one team that overachieves and shocks us all.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Anthony Simons. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Avdia. Then there's Black. And it's Gafford in at the center, filling out the middle.
Mo Wagner, the perfect rotational big, rebounds it, sets hard screens, and we know, guys, he's a very capable scorer if given the opportunity.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
And he hits the first of three. And he sinks the second. And he makes all three. Avdia with it. Wembanyama, a screen on Tatum. Down low. Nice hit again. And Wembanyama with the layup.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. Now, he's in awe of Victor Wembanyama, just like everybody else. He said, I don't know that we can stop him. I don't know that we can slow him down. But they want to try and play a physical brand of basketball against him at both ends and see if that has any effect. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Inside, here's Gafford. No good on that one. Nice defense from Wagner. Brown against Simon. And it's Brown missing. Gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. The shot's good from Simons.
That is downright unguardable. Simons knows when to go for it.
Tatum against Avdia. Takes a 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Now here's Tatum. Pass to Wagner. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And it's Avdia off the drive. And there it is for him.
Well, close range looks, highly coveted. Avdia is all about it.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, outside Tatum. Avdia with the rebound. Gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Wembanyama passes to Avdia. Here's Gafford. Wembanyama with it. The 8-footer. And off the glass. That one's good.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. we take a chance now to see which teams have been the NBA's highest scoring squads this month.
I just love their offensive flow lately. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Avdia against Tatum. There's Brown with the three. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Back the pass to Wembanyama. They set the pick from past the arc. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 2.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Here's Avdia. Pass to Gafford. Wembanyama outside. Screen by Gafford. Lock at 6. They get it back.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Brown dishes to Clark. To halt the run. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Man, if Clark ever hits that shot with consistency, watch out. That's a game changer.
Here's Simons. Pass to Black. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Here's Wembanyama. He had 35 points last game out. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Jerome passes to Tatum. And the rejection by Gafford.
Well, the length and the vertical, boy, Daniel Gafford could be a force defensively.
4 on the shot clock. Brown inside the line, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And this kid is Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Los Angeles making a switch here. Trent's checked in. Free throw good, Wembanyama.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Jerome passes to Brown. A three-pointer off the mark.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Gafford kicks to Simons. Sweet move. He takes it up and lays it in. Simons has got his second basket.
And while he's not the biggest guy in the world, Simons will back and make some tough shots like that one.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. quick look at some of the numbers for Jaylen Brown.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
To the middle. Low block shot on the way, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Denny Avdia picks one up.
How about the up fake from Jaylen Brown? This guy's so convincing with it.
For Los Angeles, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
Shoot 2.
That free throw good from Brown. You know, many see Brown as a scorer, but Doris, he's put more of an emphasis on his defense in recent seasons.
You're exactly right, Kevin. He's taken tremendous pride in asking his coaches to put him on the best offensive player. When he's the point of attack defensively, look out. He can give a lot of headaches to ball handlers.
And Brown drops them both. You know, Doris, few teams have tried to invite Brown to be a shooter. He's punished them each and every time.
And he's had to put in the work, Kevin, to make himself a legit perimeter threat. And listen, the defense has to make choices. Athletically, this is one of the most gifted players in the league. If you're going to concede anything to Jaylen, it'd probably be the three-point shot.
Offensive rebound, Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Los Angeles trails by 4. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. Pass to Tatum. For the 3. Sinks the triple. Tatum's got 9.
You have got to be in Tatum's space. This guy is such a terrific range shooter.
To the inside, and Gafford throws it down.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Jerome passes to Tatum from deep. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Now, here's Simons. For the screen on Brown. Avdia trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pass to Tatum. Beyond the arc. Avdia with the rebound. Wembanyama against Tatum. Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Emphatic finishes are becoming routine for Mr. Gafford.
Well, Daniel Gafford has carved out, Doris, a role in this league with his hustle, his intensity, and his rim protection.
All of those things you just mentioned, Kevin, are skills. He plays hard on both ends. Gafford can defend the paint. He's going to crash the glass. He's going to run the floor. Listen, figure out how you can fit and do your job. Boy, when you think about what Daniel Gafford brings to the floor, it's length, it's athleticism, it's the vertical threat at the rim. But for me, it's about grit and toughness, too.
Now, here's Burks. Pass to Tatum. Trent outside. Here's the 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Lost in the pass to McConnell. to the paint. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now here's Tatum. 12 points for him. Trent outside. Pass to Brown. 5 to shoot. Crafty move.
This guy, one of the most elite athletes in the game, Jaylen Brown, finishes beautifully.
Outside, Avdia. And here is Gafford. Here's Boston. He's covered by Brown. Wembanyama down low. Tatum on him. Wembanyama gets the bucket. Wembanyama's got 18 points in the game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And it's Brown missing. Brown's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. McConnell scanning the floor. Wagner against Wembanyama. Shoots over Wagner. A shot by Wembanyama, no good.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Trent outside. Here's Wagner. Again, Los Angeles.
Get into that mid-range bag move. Wagner happy to make that work.
We've got 1:23 left to play in the first quarter. Avdia, the pass to Boston. Now, here's McConnell. Takes the three. Rebounded by Tatum. Burks on the wing. Tatum against McConnell. It's safe to say Jason Tatum is a bona fide superstar.
He certainly is, Kevin, and really been a big-time star from the time he was 23 years old. Lots of pressure on this young player, but Jason's not only embraced it, he's thrived under it.
That free throw missing. You know, Doris, from the moment Jason Tatum entered the NBA, he has been the guy on his team. How big a burden do you think that is for a player to carry?
Well, Jason Tatum, regardless of how much responsibility he has always worn it gracefully. This young man, from the time he was a little kid in St. Louis, has dreamed of leading an NBA team. He is doing exactly that.
And he's good on the second.
Well, what's impressive to me about Jason Tatum is how he attacks his weaknesses in the offseason. This guy is committed to greatness.
Now, here's McConnell. Still without a basket. Here's the screen. And Tatum pulls it down.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Alec Burks checked in for Los Angeles. He's off on the second. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Wembanyama. A fadeaway, and all around the rim that time before dropping in. Wembanyama's got 20.
And how about the show Wemby's putting on here? When he gets it going, Victor is pretty much unstoppable.
And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Up 5. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
The visitors with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Gary Trent is out there with Williams. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Jerome in at the point. Pass to Wembenyama. Love the confidence from Wembenyama.
The size, reach, the bucket is right there for Victor inside.
They've got Victor Wembenyama. He's out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Bitadze in at the 5. Burks. The rebound by Bitadze.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And for Los Angeles, they've got Gary Trent. Also Williams out there. And it's Landale in at the 5 spot.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Now here's Williams. Hasn't made one yet. Trent can't hit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
And the shot is good.
Well, Bogdanovich continues to develop different aspects of his game. Great seeing him stick passes like that.
They set the screen. There's Jerome. Los Angeles with another miss. Gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Pass to Wembenyama. Here's Boston. 3-pointer. Nice shot off that time. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
A shot by McConnell, no good. Los Angeles trails by 11. Burks, the pass to Jerome. Williams, a screen on Bogdanovich. Here's Jerome, and he uses the glass on the lane.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Bitadze. 4 on the clock. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Well, Doris, both you and I had the honor of being in that 2020 bubble in Florida. Any memories from Orlando?
I think, Kev, just how unique the setting was, and I have to give some props to the players. No fans, no normalcy, away from their families for extended periods, and yet they were able to lock in and give us some incredible moments.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Clark's checked in. You can just chalk up the points when these guys get to the line. Here are your top free throw shooters for the past month. Victor Wembanyama, number 1.
And during that time, guys, he's been an absolute dead-eye shooter from the free throw line. His concentration just never wavers.
Los Angeles trails by 12. Pass to Burks. There's the pick. From the arc. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Now, Burks is a lethal three-point threat. This guy has such an effortless shooting stroke.
Wembanyama against Clark. Wembanyama passes to Bitadze. Now, here's McConnell. He's guarded closer. Yep, it counts.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now, here's Burks. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Back to Clark. Pass to Jerome. Puts up a deep three. The rebound by Bitadze.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Good. That's 28 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Pass to Burks. And it's Trent in the corner. No good on the triple.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there? Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Now, McConnell. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Here's Bogdanovich. Here's Boston. Wembanyama, a screen on Burks. Here's Boston. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd. Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Here's Wembanyama. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight. And Los Angeles with some changes. Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for Jock Landale. Tatum comes in for Gary Trent. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Alec Burks.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James, Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
Here's Jerome. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
First team foul.
On defense, the visitors. Here's Jerome. Last game we saw him score 13. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot from the top of the key. Rebounded by Gafford.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. This summer we saw the NBA break up its draft into 2 days. The next idea, a bigger break between the draft and the start of free agency. The common thread is giving front offices more time to strategize around these highly consequential decision periods in the NBA calendar. Kevin?
Interesting, DA. Thank you. Now, here's Brown. He's got 6. Outside Tatum. Los Angeles with another miss.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Los Angeles trails by 17. Down low. It's tipped. Here's Black. Nothing on the board. Inside, Avdia. Pass to Gafford. Outside, Simons. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Brown. And it's Simons missing.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Brown the pass to Tatum. Misses and the dry spell continues. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Here's Black. Simons from outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Simons has got 9.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Outside Tatum. Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 16.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Now, here's Simons. He's got 9. Williams passes to Jerome. Pass to Tatum. Fires the 3. They get it back. Here's Williams. It's deflected. Here's Black. Scoreless thus far. Here's Wembanyama. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got 4 rebounds in this game. And stolen by Simons. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Brandon Clark.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And he can't get the first one. And Los Angeles with some changes. Mo Wagner comes in for Kenrich Williams. And Trent subbed in for Brandon Clark. It's the second from the line. Los Angeles trails by 18. Jerome passes to Tatum. There's Tatum's range on display.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's made the decision he wants to huddle up with his guys. Let's take a brief moment to look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's feistiest defensive teams.
And it's no accident to see them at that top spot, guys. I mean, great awareness and anticipation. They apply a ton of pressure defensively.
Wembanyama finds Gafford. Back to Wembanyama. Outside, Simons. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Black. And the 3 off target. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Here's Jerome. Defended by Wembanyama.
2 minutes.
Wagner as screen on Simons. And finished off by Wagner.
Well, we know Mo Wagner is a sweet shooting big, but right there he says, you know, I can get off my feet too.
Black kicks to Simons. Wembanyama, a screen on Trent. Simons, the pass to Wembanyama. That one goes. Count it. 36 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
No good there with this step-back J. Los Angeles trails by 15. Trent outside. Here's Jerome. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
At the line for 2, Ty Jerome.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Robert Covington's checked in for Trent. He's perfect from the line this time. Doing it quite well. 52% from the field in the second quarter. Inside, here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Los Angeles making a switch here. Roddy's checked in. And that one falls for Gafford.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Jerome passes to Tatum. 35 seconds left in the second quarter. Wagner kicks to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Gafford.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Pass to Black. Wembanyama, a screen. Lets it go with a 3. No good that time. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Up by 16. And now we'll send it over to... Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Some heated conference races going on right now.
Ernie, you're always heated about something.
I don't get heated, Shaq. I go... And let's move on now to those first 2 quarters. Talk about a tough start for Los Angeles.
Their opponent...
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Hart.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
So far, very efficient all around, about 55%. Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jock Rivers. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Denny Avdia. Then there's Daniel Gafford. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Black in at the point. Outside Tatum. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Gafford. The pass to Wembanyama. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Outside Tatum. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow.
And you make it easy on Simons when you leave someone that wide open. He's always looking to make the extra pass.
Clark a screen on Avdia. Hangs home the trifecta. Tatum's got 22.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Wembanyama, no good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for L.A. Jerome passes to Tatum. Tatum with another miss.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
It's deflected.
A denial by Mo Wagner using his size to his advantage.
Tatum passes to Jerome. Shoots the 3, and that's good. Jason Tatum for 3. Tatum's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
Back to Black. He gets it in there. Black's got his first points of the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Jerome. He has 5. Tatum with another miss.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Hits it from 3-point range.
Making plays for others, Wembanyama.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
All right, man. Let's get some love.
Let's take a look now at Victor Wembanyama's numbers. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. First in free throw percentage, and he's 3rd in the league in rebounding. Just a tremendous motor. He is always in pursuit of the ball.
He has been a human highlight reel all season long. Clearly the best shot blocker in the game right now, and he has the numbers to back it up. Avdia on the wing, guarded by Tatum. For the screen on Brown. 13 feet away. He gets hauled in by Los Angeles. Wagner's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Tatum passes to Jerome. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Tatum looking around. Jerome passes to Brown. His 3-pointers off the mark.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And it's Simons missing. Los Angeles trails by 19. Tatum passes to Jerome. Back to Tatum. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembenyama's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Free throw good, Simons.
And on the court, Simons is like a lightning bolt of energy. He hustles hard and just puts in the sweat to outwork the other team.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
Pass to Black. Jacks up a three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Black's got 8 points.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Now Tatum. The kick out to Brown. Clark sets a screen for Brown. Misses the three.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Wembenyama passes to Gafford, and Gafford throws it down.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Jerome passes to Brown. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Here's Jerome. He's got 5. Clark a screen on Simons. Brown with the bucket.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with this team. Trent's checked in for Los Angeles. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You take a look at Los Angeles. Solid start to the season so far, sitting in 6th place, a couple spots below.
And you know, for Los Angeles, they're a team that a lot of people called for to kind of go wire to wire in terms of being in first place. That's not possible anymore, but clearly this is an elite team.
Yeah, I think it's just taking a little while for all the parts to fall into place, and that's not uncommon. We've seen plenty of great teams that don't round into form until later in the year.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Here's Black. 10 points for him. Wembenyama, that's for 2. Releases from the wing and drills it. Wembenyama's got 40 points. And here is Los Angeles now. And Dora says we've watched Avdia. He's a real threat from the perimeter now.
Yeah, Kevin, he's really good at a lot of different things on a basketball floor. I think the consistency from range wasn't there early and defenders would give him a cushion. That is no longer the case.
Tatum finds Trent. Just 5 to shoot. Over Avdia. Trent gets the bucket.
Yeah, Gary Trent Jr. is a legit free-level scorer. If you concede the mid-range, he's more than willing to take it.
Here's Black. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Black. 6 to shoot. Pass to Boston. Fires top of the key.
Well, to me, that's the wingspan of Jaylen Brown bothering shooters. This guy gets right in their space and throws them off balance.
And you're trying to get open. And nice shot by Brown. Brown's got 11 points.
Had to alter his release at the last possible moment and somehow still gets it to go.
Here's Boston. Still scoreless. Wembanyama, no good.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
The screen from Brown. Left side Tatum. Launches it. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Out to the wing. Boston the pass to Avdia. Pass to Wembanyama. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Jerome. He's got 5. Tatum with it. Defended by Wembanyama. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Doing it beautiful here in the third. 56% from the field. Avdia kicks to Black. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Tatum wide open, he fires one. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. To the middle. To the wing on the left. Gafford with the ball. Defended now by Wagner. Here's Wembanyama. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wembanyama's got 45 points. And Los Angeles guys, shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Brown outside. There's 1:54 left in the third. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jerome. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Avdia, the pass to Boston. Some solid defense from Brown. And Los Angeles guys shooting right around 42% from the field since the start of the second half. Tatum kicks to Trent. Brown outside. Fade away. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Wembanyama outside. Pass to Boston. Here's Black. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. That one goes in. Wembanyama's got 47 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Tatum passes to Trent. Here's Jerome. He's got 5. Trying to get something going. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. For Los Angeles, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
At the line for Los Angeles, Ty Jerome. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Los Angeles with some changes. Jock Landale's checked in for Mo Wagner. Brandon Clark comes in for Jason Tatum. And it's Burks in for Jaylen Brown. And he makes both free throws. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Now, here's McConnell. Goes up at the stripe. The shot comes out. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for L.A. Jerome passes to Clark. It's good. Clark's got 5 now.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Wembanyama with it. Fires from way outside. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Delivering the blowout. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Now let's hear what Coach Tom Thibodeau was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
You got to get some stop. But right now we're making one effort. You got to make 2, 3, 4 effort. You got to have high hands. You got to stop the ball.
Playing with high energy, something that he implores his guys to do all the time.
And Kevin, when you're playing for Tibbs, he wants you to hustle and to make multiple efforts on defense.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Hardy, Jaylen Brown out there with Clark. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Landale in at the 5, roaming the paint. Wembanyama outside, clock at 6. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. And Los Angeles guys shooting a meager 37% for the game. Here's Landale.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Trent checked in. So far, very efficient all around, about 55%. To the inside, Itadze misses from close range. Los Angeles trails by 21. Here's Brown, lays it up off the glass.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Inside, cuts off the pass. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles from downtown. And he gets it back. Knocks down the 3 ball.
That's his second make from distance this half after hitting none before that.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
Here's Los Angeles now. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Pass to Hardy. Clark with it. Now here's Brown. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Brown inside. Bogdanovich on him. Brown, no good. Wembanyama finds McConnell. Back to Wembanyama. Pass to Boston. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Bogdanovich against Brown. Clark outside. With the shot. That doesn't go either for Brown.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
McConnell passes to Boston. From outside, off the mark.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ballgame.
Brown wide open, he fires. A three-pointer is right on target. Brown's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Los Angeles. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Wembanyama. Outside Bogdanovich. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Well, this is Bojan Bogdanovich's specialty. You make a three on one end, he says, I got your back.
Clark into the lane. And the rejection by Wembanyama. McConnell kicks to Bogdanovich. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Doris, it doesn't matter what team he's on, Bojan Bogdanovich is a professional scorer.
He is, Kevin, and you love the fact that he fits in seamlessly wherever he goes. And the reason that he's able to do that, effective as a spot-up shooter or shot creator, high IQ, and now we've seen that you can start him or you can put him off the bench, and he's going to be effective no matter what.
He's off on the first. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, Wagner's checked in for Jock Landale, and it's Burks in for Trent. Every year, Doris, the NBA has a few points of emphasis they want to make. Anything you'd like to see emphasized?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, one thing that has to happen is we have got to give the defense a greater chance to succeed. We've tilted the game too heavily in the offense's favor, meaning too often at the rim, there's foul shots given for marginal contact. I think the defense has got to become more involved in the outcome of games.
Hardy passes to Brown. And here's Burks. Shoots it. Los Angeles with another miss. Gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Pass to McConnell. McConnell a screen on Burks. Here's Black. Offline with his 3. Los Angeles trails by 20. Here's Hardy, and looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And that's only his first miscue of the night. He's been unbelievably steady so far.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Tatum, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Ty Jerome in for Hardy. 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Pass to Bogdanovich. Good on the three-point shot. Bogdanovich has got 7 points for the quarter.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Now Burks. Will it go? And he's good on the 3-ball.
Burks takes no time getting that shot up, ready on the catch.
Now McConnell. Outside Bogdanovich. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got 3 assists now in this one.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Burks on the wing. Clark outside. Pass to Jerome. Now here's Burks. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for Clark.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And Los Angeles guys shooting a meager 37% for the game. Outside Tatum. Off target from 3-point range. Gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Gafford misses.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Here's Jerome. Tatum on the wing. He's covered by Bogdanovich, and that one is good. Tatum's got 35.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Black the pass to Bogdanovich, and stolen by Tatum. Burks against Avdia. The kick out to Tatum. 6 to shoot. Burks for 3. Traps in the tray.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Here's Black. Pass to Avdia. That one rolling around and rims out. Los Angeles trails by 18. Here's Jerome. The 3 from Tatum. Wembanyama with the rebound. Right side, Bogdanovich. Burks with the steal. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Pass to Wagner. Now Burks. 6 on the shot clock. Williams passes to Wagner. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
The ball goes to the away team.
On Sunday, they'll be facing Steven Adams. Then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Jaylen Brown comes in for Burks. And 40% in the fourth. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Victor Wembanyama.
Hey guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Los Angeles trails by 21. Jerome passes to Tatum. The 9-foot shot. And the rejection by Gafford. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Brown outside. Pass to Tatum. Clock at 4. He couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover. Gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Outside, Simons.
Switch.
That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And Los Angeles guys shooting about 40% here in the fourth quarter. Brown with it, and Simons picks him up defensively. Pass to Tatum. We've heard some players, Doris, propose that refs should be fined for missed calls, especially with the game on the line. What do you think?
Kevin, I couldn't disagree more. First and foremost, the level of accountability for NBA officials is unprecedented. And keep in mind, there is discipline for high-profile mistakes and mistakes of all kinds. Every single game, every single call is evaluated, and you see their progression in terms of, yes, they'll officiate in the playoffs, or no, they won't. We are right where we need to be.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
Minutes remaining in the game.
5 on the clock. No good that time. Avdia with a defensive effort. Gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Outside, Simons. Good, nice job down low. Simons has got 10 points in just the second half.
Oh, gritty inside. Simons amongst the big bodies.
Brown outside. .122 left to play here in the fourth. They could use a bucket. And here's Tatum for three. And again for three.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got two guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. And good that time. Simons has got 6 in the quarter.
And this is what Simons does best. Once he catches fire, this guy is a tough one to put out.
Outside Tatum. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Black kicks to Simons. Pass to Wembanyama. Outside Avdia. Clark against Wembanyama. Simons from outside. Again, Simons missing.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Jerome passes to Tatum. Good, another from 3.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. Outside, Avdia. And so the road team gets the W in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right.